Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with an FGO tier list video. I will be making a different type of a tier list today. I'll be making the upcoming servants priority tier list. Basically what it means is like obviously up until like I think like the latest servant that in JP came out was the Maheo collab servants. Up until then, from here in NA, the current I think like currently we are in Bakin's event, so from Bakin to all like the 2 years of servants that we'll have from here onwards in JP, that amount of time, that amount of servants, out of those servants, who would I want to be my first priority and who will be my first priority? I'll definitely get them, like I'll keep like full SQs up until pity to get those characters. That's how much of a priority they are. I'm going to be making a tier list based on that. So basically, which characters I want and which characters, it's fine if I don't get, like that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what I am going to be doing today. So like I thought, like why not make a tier list video today? And usually like I've made a lot of tier list video related to FGO, but this seemed like a bit different one, a bit more unique one. So I was like, yeah, let's do this. So let's get started then. So as you can see on the screen, we have the tier list thing, and you can see there are 4 tiers I've made. The first one is first priority tier, then we have must have tier, then would be nice, and then we have the neutral tier. So now here's the thing, I haven't made like a tier where it is like I don't want this character, because like honestly speaking, I feel like at least in my case, even if it's like the worst of the worst servants that I particularly do not want, if I get a servant, I'm actually happy. Whatever, like however bad that servant might be, that kind of thing. Like it might be like the weakest, the most like like the worst servant ever created or something, and even if I get that character, I'll still be happy. So that is why I've not made that tier here. I've just made the lowest tier is the neutral tier, which is if I get that character there, that's fine. So okay, let me talk a little bit about the different tiers. First priority, like I said, means that this is the character I definitely want. It doesn't matter what happens, like the whole world might get upside down, I'm getting that character, that type of character. So these type of characters will always have how many SQs? 900 SQs, yeah. 900 SQs ready for them, just in case my luck is the worst and I'm not able to get that character until I hit pity. So 900 SQs ready for these characters, that type of character. That is the first priority tier. Then we have the must have tier, which is not as much as the first priority, but I definitely want that character. I'm going to keep a big chunk of SQs for them, and I definitely want them, and I am going to get them, that kind of character. Then we have the would be nice tier, which is if I get that character, is good. I would like it, but like even if I don't get that character, maybe I'll be a bit sad, but I can get over it. That kind of thing. I might not be able to get over it, but I'm not going to be as sad as the upper 2 tiers, basically that. So it would be nice if I get them, and I will try to get them, and it would be nice if I get them. And then we have the neutral tier, which is obviously if I get them, I get them, it's okay. If I don't get them, don't particular have any kind of that much attachment to them or anything like that. So these are the 4 tiers. So as you can see, I have all the upcoming servants in JP. The 4 stars I've also added. I've not added the welfare servants because obviously I don't think there's any point in adding them because everyone's going to get them, so yeah. And yeah, I think I have everyone. Let me know if I missed someone. I think I have. I like one after the other I went and took those pictures from the actual the wiki page. So I think like I'm 90% sure every single character is here from from now, like Bakin's event, from here onwards up until the end. So yeah, all right. So yeah, let us get started then. Now, first character that we have here is Arquette, or Archetype Earth. Now she is going to be coming very soon in the anniversary, the 7th, or wait, 7th anniversary, isn't it? Or is it this? No, 7th anniversary. Yeah, 7th anniversary NA, she's going to be coming. and I think it's going to be literally going to be next month. So very soon. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to her. I've said this multiple times that I am going to be pulling on her banner, and I definitely want her. So I am going to be putting her not in the first priority tier, but I'm going to put her in the must-have tier, because there are two characters who I think you might have guessed who I'll be putting on the first priority tier. If you watch my videos, you'll probably know who those two characters are. And she was actually going to be my first priority character unless and until those two characters came out, and she kind of bumped down. She was going to be my first priority character, but she bumped down a little bit because of that. But it's fine, because I already have enough SKUs for her, and the anniversary that we're going to get will give us a lot of SKUs. Like, if you have like max ascended most of your characters, you're at least like bound to get like at least like 500 to 600 SKUs if you've been playing as long as I have. So you're bound to get that much amount. It's a huge amount. So everything's fine. I will be getting her. Now next is Zhufu. Now Zhufu is actually, I think she is she in the, I think she's in the FP pool, isn't she? I don't know why I included her here. But because she's technically in the FP pool, as far as I know. She's going to be added later. I think she comes out along with Arquette, and then she gets to the FP pool, as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I don't know why I included her here. I don't think I've included any other three. I think I mistakenly put her here. Anyways, I'm just going to put her in the, no, you know what, would be nice. I was going to put her in the neutral because everyone's going to get her either way. But this is like the priority tier list. So based on that, I would say that it would be nice, because I know her kit. I've seen her kits, and she's actually quite good as far as I know, as far as I've seen when I reacted to her 2 years ago. So yeah, it would be nice. Everyone's going to get her regardless. So I'm just going to put her here. I don't know why like I said, I have not put any other 3-star characters here. I don't know why I put her here. I think I misclicked. Anyways, she's just going to be there. Next is Lady Avalon. Wait a minute, just a minute, let me think. This is a tough one. I feel like a lot of people will be like, what are you talking about? She's going to be in the must-have category, isn't she? Actually, no. I'll put her in the neutral tier. Okay, here's the reason. Like, if you guys know, I don't really play the game for meta or whatever, no gacha game I play for the meta or any other stuff like that. I just play and get the characters that I like. I'm not really that much of a big fan of Lady Avalon, the little that I've seen of her. So it's going to be, I would have put her in the would be nice tier. But wait a minute, let me think. Nah, you know what? No, would be nice tier. Like neutral, I feel like is like the bottom. Like, yeah, you know what? Nah, would be nice tier. I'm gonna put her in the would be nice tier. So basically, I'm not going to be actively going out of my way to get her or anything. However, if she comes, she comes. That kind of thing. So the reason why I put her here is because of there's a reason for it. I'll talk about it. Okay, I'm just going to talk about it now. So like, I'm not that much of a big fan of Lady Avalon. She's okay, but I'm not that much of a big fan of her. So based on that, I'm not really I would have put her in here, but I'm not going to put her here. I'm going to put her in the would be tier. However, she would have gone down to the neutral tier if not for one thing, which is Gareth Saber. She's in the must-have tier. So if you guys know, Gareth is in the same banner as Lady Avalon, as far as I know, and I want Gareth. And that is exactly why Lady Avalon is in the would be nice tier. Because like I said, would be nice tier is basically the tier which is like, oh, I'm not going to be actively going out of my way, but if I get her, that'll be nice. That kind of tier it is basically. So like, just because of Gareth, I will be pulling in that banner. So I've put Lady Avalon over here because she's in that same banner. And if I get Lady Avalon, I get Lady Avalon. If I get Gareth before I get Lady Avalon, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna move on. Another thing, I don't know if I get Gareth a bit too quick, like in like in 10 pulls or something. Maybe I'll just use like 20 to 30 pulls just for Lady Avalon, not more than that. So that is why she's on the would be nice tier, because she isn't really in my big priority or whatever, like she's just there as an additional bonus. So that is why she's there. So yeah, Gareth will be in the must-have tier, while Lady Avalon is the would be nice tier. That is exactly the reason why. Next, Ibuki. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to put Ibuki over here. If you know, I'm basically, okay, I'm putting here. The more the priority, the more on the left side they are. So, like here in the must-have tier, Arquid or Archetype Earth is the maximum priority. That's why she's here. Then Ibuki, then Gareth, like, kind of like that. So yeah, now Ibuki is here. Obviously, the big reason is that I've always wanted Ibuki in her Saber form. I wasn't able to get her, and then now we have like her Berserker form, and that's one of the biggest reason I want her. Another big reason is obviously, as far as I know, she's like a good AoE arts farmer, just like Musashi Berserker. As far as I've heard, I think she outperforms Musashi Berserker, as I've heard from other people. So both of that included, he is in the must-have tier on the higher side. So yeah. Now, Ares Avenger. I think she's in the same banner as Ibuki, so I'm just going to put her over here. I'm going to put her above Gareth. So yeah, she's going to be there. So I'm sure I'm going to get her. Even if I don't get her, I'll try a little bit more, just so that I can get her. But I'm sure I'll be able to get all the characters. Hopefully, you know what? Let me not jinx it. Like, hopefully, what's the most painful feeling is that if you get the 5-star quick and you don't get the 4-star, and you keep pulling on the banner and the 4-star never appears. That has happened to me, and it's one of the most painful things I've ever went through. In Bargista's banner, that happened to me. Oh my god, that was such a pain. So I hope that never happens again. Right. Then we have Skadi. Here we go. Before Ibuki. I'm going to put her before Ibuki. All in the summer banner, obviously. Like, all the summer banners I want, except Lady Avalon. Like these banners, like, the Skadi's banner and Ibuki's banner, I definitely want all the characters over there. So Skadi will be here, just below Arquid. Then we have Zhufu. No, not Zhufu. What do you call her, Zhufu? What's her name? Oh, I forgot her name. Wu Zetian. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yep, I remembered. Caster. Yes, above Ares. So she's also there, basically. So all of them are here. Yeah, so there you go. I'm looking forward to the summer banners, because it's packed full of characters, and I would definitely want most of them. Right, and like I said, if Lady Avalon comes, she comes. If she doesn't, she doesn't. I don't particularly care, and I don't particularly want to go out of my way to get her. So that is why. Right, now the next character is Sen no Rikyu. I think that's her name. She will be at the bottom of the must-have tier. Now the thing about her is, I actually had no plans on getting her, but I'm very much a big fan of her whole aesthetic. She looks extremely cool. Her ascension arts and everything is just so good. She's a berserker, and as far as I know, she is a quick berserker, isn't she? Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, like, that is why I've put her over here at the bottom of this tier. Like, I would have put her in the would be nice tier, but I feel like I want her more than Lady Avalon. That is why I'm going to put her over here in the must-have tier at the bottom. Like if I see that I don't have that much excuse to save for the next year, I will probably skip her. That is why she is at the bottom of this tier. But if I can, I would like to get this character. So that is why she is there at the bottom of must-have tier. I'll try my best, but who knows what's going to happen. Okay, Yamanami Keisuke, I think that's his name. Neutral. I'll put him in the neutral tier. Now for him, I think he's in the same group banner as Sen no Rikyu, isn't he? I think so. I'm not 100% sure. If he is, I think if I pull on Sen no Rikyu's banner, I'm going to get him either way. If I don't, then it's fine. You know, it's okay. Basically, that kind of thing. So yeah, he's going to be over there. Next is, okay, what's her name? I have my phone ready with me because I always forget these characters' name. Let me check. Huan Zhou, Zhou, something like that. She will be in the would be nice tier. Over here, I'll put her. So if by some miracle I get all the characters that I've wanted up until her banner drops with very least amount of SQs, used, I will probably try on her banner. That is why she is in the would be nice tier. Like I said, if by some miracle that happens, like I have a lot of SQs still left after going through the crazy anniversary, the crazy summer banners, if I still have something left, or not something, but if I have a good chunk, a good amount left, even after saving for the next year, like I'll do my mental calculation then, then she's there on my list. I will try to get her. If not, unfortunate, but I have to give up. Like, I remember when Senoriku and she was announced, these two characters, I was like, I want either of these two. If I can get both, that is going to be amazing. I doubt that's going to happen, but I want either of these two. At first, I was kind of shifted more towards her. Yeah, like I don't know why. Must be the thighs. But then I shifted towards Sen Noriko because I just love her whole aesthetic. Like the whole, like, her sipping tea, sitting down, and then her third ascension is like the best one. I love that. So that is why, yeah, as you can see, I don't really care much about like how strong the characters are. I just go with the vibe. If I like some character, I just go for them. It doesn't matter how strong they are. Sometimes it matters, but most of the time it doesn't. Right. Okay, then the next character, again, let me look at his name. Yang Feihu. I think that's his name. Right. Again, neutral tier. I don't particularly want him. If I get him, it's okay. It's fine. Then we have Britomart. Okay, don't particularly care. Neutral. I'll probably not even pull on her banner. I'm not that much of a big fan. So, on that tier. We have Rasputin. So Rasputin is going to be, I would put him in the would be nice tier just because it's freaking Kotomine Kire. However, oh god, next year is going to be packed full. I don't think I can spare enough SQs to go for his banner. Maybe some summon tickets, maybe not that even. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to put him at the top of the neutral tier. Like, I don't have any particular reasons to go for him. I'm not going to be going out of my way to get him or anything, because next year, which is 2025, will be packed full of some craziest characters, which I definitely want. So that's why. Okay, you know what? I'm going to bump up Britomart over here because she's a 5-star. I would like it more if I get her than these two. That's why I'm bumping her up a little bit. Then we have Nito Alter. To be honest, not going to go out of my way because number one, I think she's a non-limited character. Correct me if I'm wrong. And, like, she can spook you anytime, obviously. And yeah, again, I don't have that much SQs. And I already have Trauma on her banner in my JP. I remember spending like 200 tickets or something. I still didn't get her. Oh god, that was something. So yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way to get her or anything. But like, if I get her, I'll be extremely happy because she's like one of the best designed characters. She's an Avenger, and I've heard she's quite strong as well. So I would love it if she spooks me. So basically, there's two characters that I would love if they spook me. 3 characters. After Neutrocris Alter comes out, there's 3 characters that I would very much love if they spook me. Number 1 is Vritra. I've always wanted her. I tried on her banner, didn't get her. I'm just waiting for her to spook me, or some I don't know, like some SSR ticket coming up in the future, like when I'll get to pick her or something like that. So that's number 1. Number 2 is Neutrocris Alter. I would love if she spooks me. And number 3 is Tametomo. Now, these 3 are the characters that I would love if they spook me. But yeah, doesn't happen like that. You know, this is literally RNG. Oh god. Anyways, so yeah, now next character is Tezcatlipoca, I think, yeah. And wait, is that her name, his name? Is that's yeah, Tezcatlipoca. Right. Again, yeah, I'm not gonna go out of my way to get him or anything. He's just there. If I get him, it's okay. I doubt I'll get him because I probably won't even pull on his banner. Oh no, I will probably because of this girl. What's her name? Tenochtitlan? Is that her name? I don't think. Okay. Yeah, she is in the would be nice tier because of that reason. I don't know. She's a pretender, you know. I like her, and yeah. So I think she and him are in the same banner. But then again, like I said, if I see that my FQ are kind of in the lower side, I probably will not even pull on the banner because you know when your SQ is low, going and pulling on a banner for the 4-star character is a risky move, you know, like because I don't know, it's just it hits harder when you know like don't have enough SQs and you still try to get a 4-star character and you don't get them eventually. It hits hard and you're just going to be depressed. The same thing happened with me and Creamhild. I did get her eventually though, but I at least like spent 60 tickets just to get one Creamhild. But yeah. Anyways, right. Next is Kukulkan. Now Kukulkan is a tough one. I'm not really sure. Like you know, like I said, there's so many characters that I would definitely want. I'm going to put Kukulkan in the would be nice tier at the top. I know I'm actually like you know like physically I'm like you know having pain putting her over here. I would have loved to put her on the top, but you know I just don't think I would have that amount of freedom. Freedom is you know directly proportional to the amount of SQs you have. So I think my amount of SQs at this point of time when this banner will drop will be pretty on the lower side. So my freedom being directly proportional to it is going to be down, you know, at the bottom as well. So unfortunate. But yeah, I would love to get her if I have enough. If I have enough, I'm definitely pulling on her banner. But you know, you need to choose in this game, especially if you're an F2P. You cannot just want everyone and get everyone unless until you have some EX ranking luck or something like that. You know. Right. Next is Popus Johanna. She'll be here at the bottom. I don't really want her. Not particularly. You know, like I'm not going to go out of my way to pull on a banner or anything. But if I get her some way or the other, I don't know how, maybe in some GSSR or whatever, you know, I'll be okay with it, you know. Yeah. Yamanami, no, wait, why did I call him that? Takasugi Shinsaku, yeah, Shinsaku, yeah. I was going to call him Yamanami Keisuke. Takasugi Shinsaku. Again, no particular, you know, like, urge to pull on his banner. Yeah. So he's going to be here. Okay, Tiamat. Now Tiamat. Okay, here's the problem strikes here. Oh my god. Ugh. I'll put her at the bottom of the must-have tier. Like I actually have her in JP, so I do want him in NA. Her in NA as well. However, there's so many characters that I want after this. Oh my god, I cannot put her here. Oh no. This is such a mess. I cannot put her here. I'm just looking at this part. I cannot put her there. As an F2P, that will be insane. I don't think I can physically put her over there. Impossible. I'm just looking at this part of the tier, like the thing, and I'm like, no, I cannot put her there. I don't think I can. I'm gonna put her over here. Would be nice. Oh my god. Then we have Draco, and yeah, I definitely want her. She's going to be here. No, here. Okay, one of the biggest reasons why I want her. Number one, she's narrow. Number two, she's the beast class. only one character we have from the beast class in the game. So I feel like that it automatically like makes her one of the first priorities. You know, I'm not going to be putting her on the first priority, but she's definitely there in like my top tier. You know, so yeah, Draco will be over there. Then this girl, what's her name? Locasta. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it would be nice, I guess. You know, I think I'm going to get her either way if I pull on Draco's banner. So there, she's over there. Nah, you know what? Neutral. Not would be nice. I'd put her in the neutral tier because yeah, if I don't get her, I don't get her. I don't particularly care. I just want Draco. That's why. Next we have. Wait, what was her name? Uh, Kashinko. Wait. Kashinkoji. Yeah, that's correct. Kashinkoji. Yeah, neutral. Like no particular reason to go out of the way, but it'll be nice if I get her some way or the other. I don't know how, but maybe in some, like I said, maybe in some GSSR or whatever. So she'll be over there. Bhima would be really nice if I get him, but I don't think I'll have the amount to spare for him. So I will put him over here, just below Kukulan. Right. And then we have Duryodhana, and again, no particular reason. I'll put him over there. And the reason why both Bhima and Duryodhana are at the lower side is because I don't have both of them in JP. That's why I feel like my if I didn't really have them in JP, I probably might have gone out of my way to probably get them. Especially because they're Indian characters, Indian servants, from the Mahabharata. That is why. But I actually have them in JP. I have like 20 Duryodhanas, I think. It's crazy. I got him so many times in JP. Absolutely mad. Like I can NP5 him I think 3 times. And I have Bhima as well. So that is I think one of the biggest reason why he's not higher. But yeah, so yeah, and again, that is also another reason why these two are also here, I guess. I would have actively tried to get them because I have them in JP. I feel like my urge kind of went a little bit down, and I can focus more on the more important ones. Now this is the funny thing. I feel like next year would have been like packed full if I didn't play JP. Like I would have wanted every single character. But since I have in my mental, like in my head, I have this, like I said, this whole priority thing, like, oh, this character I want more than this character. There's certain characters whose priority kind of went down because I have them in JP. And obviously there's a few special ones, even though I have them in JP, their priority won't go down ever. So that's why these characters, they kind of went a little bit down. I feel like Sen no Riku would be here and these two would be on top if I didn't have these two in JP and if I had Sen no Riku in JP. I don't have Sen no Riku in JP. I have these 3 in these 4 actually in JP. So they automatically went down. Right, that is why. But yeah. But like I said, there's always exceptions to this rule, and one such exception is Durga. Right, I will be putting her over here. Yeah, obviously I've always wanted her in you know what? No, I cannot do that. Come on, this is Arquid. Come on, like who am I kidding? Yeah, I've always wanted her in FGO, and she actually arrived, and there we have. And not only Durga, she's also Kali as well. So yeah, I have her in JP, but I still want her in NA. So she is like my must-have at the top almost. Like character. Like I will actively keep SQs just for her in 2025. Like that's how much of a high priority she is. So she's over here. Then we have Medusa Saber. Again, I would have loved to get her, but I don't think I'll have enough. You know what? I'll put her at the end of would be nice. She's like Nitocris Alter. I'll not go out of my way to get her, but it would be very nice if I get her, and I'll actually be very happy. That kind of thing. So yeah, she is going to be here. Okay, I'm going to bump her up here. There you go. Perfect. Just because she's Medusa, just because of that, yeah, so that's why she's over there. But I won't go actively out of my way or anything. Okay, so here comes the crazy bad part of this banner. Yeah, So, Tonelico or Ash. Here. I'm just going to do this all at the same time, just so that, I can get these out of the way. Right. So, yeah, Castoria Berserker. Here. Suzuka Gozen. Here. Chloe Avenger. Here. Melusine Ruler. Here. Bargast Archer. Here. Bawanshi, or like the cat priestess. No, here. Yeah, there you go. Right. So that's why I was saying, just look at this. What is this? Are you crazy? Like, yeah, I am probably crazy. I actually want all of these characters. I don't know how this is going to happen. Oh my god, I'm so 2025 has the craziest banners back to back. Why have I feel like now that it's in JP 2024 is ongoing, this year isn't as crazy as the previous year. The previous year in JP was absolutely insane, like back to back to back. I guess we still haven't. Oh no, wait, what am I saying? We still haven't had the summer events in JP. So I feel like the same thing is going to happen in this year as well. Like, these summer banners are not good for your health or your sanity, mental sanity, if you're an F2P player, because you want all of them, but you cannot get all of them. Oh god, like, why is this, like, every single summer banner the same thing happens over and over again? This summer banner I want every single character, next summer banner I want every single character, and this year's JP summer banner will also come, I think, later, and I probably want all of them as well. So yeah, I guess this is a thing. Like, good god. And nowadays they're putting out 3 characters for the summer, like, as if it wasn't like enough for 2 characters, 2 SSR characters. Now it's 3. I don't know if someday it'll become 4. Right, like, I just don't know. This is, I have no idea how I'll be able to get so many of them. Like, oh god, this is not good. Okay, Wanjina next. Yeah, I'm yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, what was her name? His name? Ptolemaeus, I think. Wait a minute. Yeah, Ptolemaeus. Ptolemy, however you call him. Again, yeah, not particularly, yeah, put him over here. Then we have, oh my god, what's his name? I've forgotten the recent character's name. Takeda Shingen, yeah, Takeda Shingen. Again, over here. There you go. Nagara Shinpachi, yeah. Here. I'll put him over here. Yeah. Uesugi Kenshin. Now, I remember saying that I would love to get her, but I have her in JP, so if I don't have enough SQs by this time, I'll probably have to skip her in NA. But just because I would love to get her, I'd put her over here, underneath Lady Avalon. You know what? I'm gonna put her before Lady Avalon, because I actually want her more than Lady Avalon. Before Bhima as well. Yeah, there you go. That's better. Then we have Yamato Takeru. Again, I don't particularly want him. It's okay. So he'll be over here. Yeah. And then we have Ushigozen. Again, I would have actually loved to get her, but I don't think I'll have enough by this time. I have her in JP. I think if needed, I can skip her in NA, but I would love to get her. I'll just put her over here before Kukulan. Would be nice. Would be really nice if I can get her. Same with Yusho Setsu. I think she's like one of the better characters 4-star. Maybe I'll just go on the banner and just try to get resources. So if I get Ushigozan, I'll get her. That kind of thing. So she will be here. Would be really nice. And then we have wait, what's her name? Andromeda, I think, isn't it? Wait a minute, let me check. I think she's Andromeda, isn't she? Yeah, Andromeda. Again, yeah, I don't really particularly want her. I'll put her over here. Then we have Mari Alter. Would be great if I get her, but I don't know if I'll have enough. I'll put her over here for now. I do have her in JP, so I guess I can pat myself at the back and be like, you know what, at least I have her in JP. Don't be sad if I don't get her in NA. It's fine. Then we have Hassan of the Shining Star. I think that's his name. Isn't that his name? Yeah, Shining Star. He will be, again, a neutral. Yeah, if I get him, I get him. That kind of thing. Then we have Count of Monte Cristo. Neutral. Again, I have him in JP. I don't think I'll particularly go out of my way to get him in NA. I'll put him over here. She's actually a very good character though, But yeah, in NA at least I probably won't go out of my way. Same with Alessandro Di Cagliostro, I think that's his name. Yes, that's correct. Same with him, yeah, kind of in the neutral category. I'll put him over here. And then bam and bam. Yeah, obviously, like who else were you expecting to be on there? Alco and Alice. So yeah, there you go. These two, first priority. I'll keep my SQs for them in 2026. I'll keep enough to get both of them. I have both of them in JP. Doesn't matter. I will get them in NA as well. And yes, there you go. That was my tier. Right. So I think this is a very, 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 like, I don't know, like, I think I'm just like went a bit overboard with the SSR characters being an F2P. I don't think it's going to go this smoothly. I doubt it. But if I get like 50% of these characters, no, 75% of these characters, I'll be happy. Not lesser than that. I'm sorry, I cannot take it if it goes lesser than that. So yeah, there you go. Now, okay, you know what? I'm just going to count how many SSRs I have in my must-have tier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 SSRs. Okay, 10, 11. I'll include these two as well. 11. 2 years from today. 2 years. 11 SSRs. It's doable, isn't it? Come on. Like I've done more than this. I've gotten more than this. In 2 years, 11 SSRs? It's very doable, isn't it? Come on. Like, yeah. But then comes in these characters. You know what? 12, 13, 14 characters. I would say, like, I'll make like a marking over here. These are all the characters I want. Like, that will be the ideal. Like, here, up until here. Ideal scenario. I guess I can include Yusho Sister as well, because she's a 4-star included with like Ushigozan. But for 5-star, like here. So that'll be like the ideal scenario, and I think it is doable. 2 years, like it's doable. It should be doable. And then we have I was going to say we have the GSSRs, but the freaking GSSRs suck. They're a scam. I know, like, they tricked me. In the first time I did my GSSR, they tricked me with 2 good characters, and I was like, damn, this GSSR is actually so good. I got 2 characters when I was supposed to get 1, and 2 of them were the best ones. And then from that point onwards, the next GSSR was also kind of good. I got what's her name? Yang Guifei, yeah. was also good. And from that point onwards, it started going down and down. And I'm like, yeah, this is a scam. The first 2 years, they kind of baited you. Like, and then now that you're in the trap, they're like, oh, now we can screw this person over. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I wouldn't include GSSR in this, but you know, if by any chance, if I miss any of these characters and if I get them in the GSSR, I will be eternally grateful. You know, but I doubt it's going to be that easy or that smooth. This is like RNG basically. So, you know, yeah, that's what it is. Now you might say there is that whole, what's it called? The whatever, what was it called? The GSSR that we'll get in, I think like 2 years or 1 year later, the one where you can choose your characters like the in the different classes. You might say that, oh, there's that, you can do that. I don't think I'm going to be doing that because it's like it's $30. And then on top of that there's the normal GSSR which is $15. I like, no, come on man, like I don't think I will do that. Like yeah, but you know, we'll see, I guess. But for now, let's just hope for the best. Let's just hope that, you know, like the day doesn't come where I'll have to like wait and like, you know, like expect a GSSR to properly give me one of those characters. Let's just hope for that, at least, you know. Hope that my luck isn't that bad that I'll have to like expect a proper character from a GSSR, you know, that kind of thing. Like GSSR is supposed to be like the bonus. It shouldn't be like the like a thing. So yeah, like just scratch off the GSSR. I don't think, yeah. But there you go. That is basically it. I think it's doable. You know, hopefully my luck stays good, and you know, I'm able to get all of them slowly, but eventually I'm able to get all of them. So yeah, so that is it, guys. That was my tier list for my FGO upcoming SSR and SR characters, and the ones that I want the most to the ones that it's okay if I get them. You know, basically that tier, that range of, you know, thing. Now I'm just going to put on the screen the proper tier list if you want to see it properly. So here we go. And there you go. That was it, guys. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to, which character is your first priority. You know, like 1 or 2 characters you can say, you know, like they are like your first priority, just like how I did. 2 characters are my first priority, you know, like who are like your topmost priority, like you want that character the most out of every single character, that 1 or 2 character. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, so that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys. Wait, did I say I forgot if I said like, subscribe, whatever, you know, like do all of those stuff. And yeah, I'll be back with more videos like this in the future. I'm usually doing like the gameplay videos for FGO. I'm currently doing the Trom gameplay and the 8 Dog Chronicles gameplay, you know. So yeah, I'll continue with those. I just thought like, why not make a different type of video today? So here we have it. So yeah, let me know in the comments what characters you want, and I will see you guys in the next FGO video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.